Yeah, this is the DevOps mock interview, day 67. So let's wait for a few minutes, okay? Then some people will join. So let's wait for 2 minutes, then after we can start. Okay. Yeah, Rahiman, you can mute yourself. So we have completed total 66 mock interviews until now. This is the 67th mock interview. So if anyone watching this video on YouTube, right? If you want to check all mock interviews, definitely go to our YouTube. There you can find the playlist section. DevOps interview question and answers. There you can find all mock interviews. Go and watch it. You will easily crack any interview. Okay, yeah, please like this video so that we will get motivation. Yeah, Rahiman, do you have any doubt?
No, sir, no doubt, sir.
Yeah. Okay, then mute yourself. You're getting some background noise from your side. Okay. Anyone watching, right? If you are looking for DevOps training, right? In 2 weeks, we are starting a new batch in DevOps. Okay. So you can enroll. Okay, this is the cycle. So Rahiman, you are looking for training, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me show you what are the tools we are discussing in upcoming days. Can you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So from I said December 2nd, right?
Yes, sir. December 2nd.
Okay. So I will just explain you the topics which we will cover. So we will start from Git, okay? Once we completed Git, we will go to Jenkins. Once Jenkins was completed, we will start Terraform. Once Terraform is completed, Ansible. After Ansible, Docker. After Docker, Kubernetes. After Kubernetes, 10 plus real-time project. That's it. Our batch will be over. So if you see the calendar, first we will start Git. Then after Jenkins, Terraform, Ansible, Docker, Kubernetes, right? Real-time projects and monitoring. So 2nd December, okay, class 1, morning 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Indian time, IST. Okay, and you will get holidays on Saturday and Sunday. So I think I have shared you the calendar, right? In your WhatsApp chat. So like this, we will be having, and you will get a clarity as well when tool will start, on which tool, right? When the tool, just keep this, save this in your desktop or wherever it may be. So by seeing this, you will get clarity. Okay. So December 2 is okay for you, right? Can you able to join?
Sir, December 12 joining, sir.
Okay, okay. So yeah, we will discuss real time. Okay, I have created a server and I will show all real time in today's mock. Okay, and the classes will also like totally practical. Don't expect any theory. If you want theory, you will easily get it from Google. Practical, you will never get anywhere. Okay, that's the reason I majorly focus. My sessions will be total practical itself. From day one and onwards, I will directly enter into practical part. Okay, if you join someone somewhere else, right, they will just show you installation and theory for first few days. They will waste the time and they will just show you the basic commands. That's it, which will never help you. And I will directly show you whatever I'm going to work in my companies, what I've done, the task and all, troubleshooting which I have done. I will show directly when we are working on the tools itself. You will feel difficult, right, when I show you, when I show the real time. Okay, you need to practice it, then you will feel comfortable and it will be very easy for you. If you don't practice, it will be too much complex for you. Okay, in institutes they will just show you basic because they just want you to feel comfortable, right? And they just want people to join. They will not show the reality. I will show directly real because it doesn't matter even if person joins or not joins. Whoever comes to me, they need to crack a job and they need to survive when they get a job. They should not get discomfort even if they get a job. So that's the reason I will show all total complex and real time. Okay, let's start the mock interview. So first I will introduce myself. Then after Mahesh, you can introduce yourself. Okay. Hello and thank you so much for having me today. I have over 6 years of experience in IT industry with a strong foundation in Linux administration, cloud engineering, and DevOps practices. I began my career as a Linux administrator, okay, where I developed a solid understanding of system management and the automation. About a year into my career, I transitioned into cloud engineering, gained hands-on experience with various cloud platforms and services. For the past 4 years, I have specialized in DevOps, focusing on tools and practices that enhance development and operations efficiency. My expertise includes version control with Git, continuous integration and delivery with Jenkins, containerization with Docker, and orchestration with Kubernetes. Additionally, I have extensive experience with infrastructure as a code using Terraform and configuration management using Chef. On the cloud, I am proficient in AWS services, which includes EC2, S3, VPC, and IAM, which has allowed me to design and manage scalable, secure cloud effectively. So my background equips me with a well-rounded skill set in both development and operations, enabling me to streamline process and drive efficiency across the entire lifecycle of applications. So I'm excited to bring this experience to your team and contribute to the success of your projects. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity. That's it. I'm done. So yeah, Mahesh, this is my introduction. You can introduce yourself.
Okay. Yeah. Hi. Thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. I'm Mahesh. I'm from Chittoor. I have over 3 years of experience in IT industry. When it comes to the DevOps, I have 2.8 years of experience. I have strong knowledge in Linux operating system. When it comes to the cloud operating systems, I have much knowledge on AWS with best DevOps practices. At the associate level, I started my career as a Linux administrator. With that knowledge, I have developed some simple shell scripts to automate the daily tasks. With that, after the transition of months, I have a chance to work with the cloud and DevOps team. With that, I have exposure on the cloud services, like I have good hands-on knowledge on AWS services like S3 bucket, VPC, IAM, RDS, EKS, and DynamoDB target groups, much more services I have worked on AWS. Still, I am very much enthusiastic to work with more AWS services, which is going to be released in future. When it comes to my DevOps practices, I have much more knowledge on Git version control system and CI/CD pipelines, which is Jenkins we are using. With that CI/CD pipelines, we have integrated much more tools to deliver the quality software product to our clients. With this, we have integrated Sonar Cube for code quality scanning and for artifact Nexus for Artifactory. And with this, I have good knowledge on Terraform for infrastructure provisioning and configuration management. When it comes to the Ansible, I have much knowledge. And after that, deployment, when it comes to the deployment, I have good knowledge on Docker for containerization the application and Kubernetes for orchestration. Yeah. When it comes to the monitoring part, I have good knowledge on Prometheus and Grafana for monitoring metrics and ELK stack, Elastic Log Stash Kibana for logging. These are my DevOps practices, which is involved while working with in my DevOps role. Yeah, I'm grateful to work with your team or projects if I got an opportunity to work in your organization as a DevOps engineer. Thank you.
Super Mahesh. No feedback. Everything was perfect.
Thank you.
Okay, definitely you will perform better. Yeah, if you attend multiple mocks. Okay, your introduction is okay, but please focus on the technical part as well.
Okay.
So the main technical part will help you to crack a job. So yeah, introduction definitely interviewer will impress. Whatever you have delivered, definitely they will impress. Then after they will start asking you questions. So you need to be confident while answering that question as well. If you are confident enough, definitely you will easily get a job.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, hi Raghava. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, it's Raghav. I've more than 11 years of experience in cloud engineering, DevOps, and SRE. I started with my career with a Linux engineer. I bring an opportunity to work across working across various cloud platforms that includes AWS and Azure as well. So I do have a certain I do have I'm cloud certified AWS and Azure. And over the time of things, I worked on various range of DevOps tools and practices. I'm very well versed in automating the infrastructure and application deployments using a cloud formation templates, Terraform, and ARM templates, and cloud native services like ECS, Fargate, EKS, and AKS. And I have extensive experience with in designing, creating, and managing CI/CD pipelines that with the tools like Jenkins and GitHub Actions. And other than that, I also had good experience in automation frameworks to streamline deploy for the both build and release pipelines. Coming to the monitoring part, I have a good experience with monitoring and observability, which are um, uh, critical for maintaining the reliable systems, and implemented solutions like solutions with the outputs with the tools like Splunk, Prometheus, Grafana, Dynatrace, and Datadog, and other tools. So I also prioritize security, like using tools like source code analysis for SonarQube, CheckOV for Terraform and XSIQ, and other security scans, both SAST and DAST tools, for integrating into much secure deployments. And scripting side, I've been very good with experience with Shell, as I started with the Linux admin, and also with PowerShell and Python for building up automation scripts that supports daily operations, and from right from the system monitoring to infrastructure provisioning and beyond. So throughout my career, I've been working on building scalable, reliable, and automated systems. So I'm excited to be on this opportunity. Thanks.
Super. Yeah, same. Whatever I said to Mahesh, same repeat for you. It was totally perfect. I'm happy with whatever the introduction you have given. So yeah, please do it the same in real interview as well. How you perform now, then definitely interview will going to impress. Okay. So shall we start the mock interview? So Rahiman, do you want to test your introduction part? If you want to test, definitely you can try, but don't reveal your genuine information. You can give
Okay,
some
sir.
example and all. If you are not
Okay, sir.
comfortable, definitely after completion of training, you can try.
Okay, sir.
Okay, you want to tell or
I will tell, sir.
okay, okay, try it. No issues.
Okay, sir. First of all, thanking you giving this opportunity. My name is SK Rahiman. a DevOps engineering with 3 years experience, current working at X company in Kondapur, Hyderabad. My skills including extensive expertise in AWS, but cloud infrastructure management and Git version control, and well, con- continuous integration and using the Jenkins along with the build automate through the Maven. I have experience code quality like security tools, SonarQube, JFrog, as well as configuration management using Ansible. In the containerization, I work with Docker and Kubernetes and orchestration and scaling application. And my profession in infrastructure as code demonstrates my using Terraform. Additional, I have a skill shell scripting automate task and utilize Prometheus Grafana from monitoring and visualization. That's it, sir.
Super. Like whatever the first mock interview, you are at least tried your best. It's okay. Once I provide you a script, right, you will easily
Okay, sir.
perform. Okay. Just practice that script and definitely will perform well. Yeah, there is some mistakes in your introduction part, but it's a first time no one will know, right? If how to deliver the introduction part. Definitely you will get it and you will learn it and you will improve a lot in upcoming mocks. So actively participate in the mock interview and observe Mahesh and Raghava because they have become expert in introduction part. You got it right how they performed. You have already, I hope, listen to them like how they performed. So keep
Sir.
just observe them and learn from them. So usually you will get it. Anyway, I will once you enroll, right? We will have mobs. Then I will give some scripts and all. Practice it. Modify the script according to your requirement and deliver the same. Okay,
Sure,
let's
sir.
start the mock interview. So today major focus will be on the Linux itself. Okay, how to find the top 5 CPU consuming processes in real time.
By using top command, we can able to find the
I want to see the CPU consuming processes in real time. There are multiple services running. Okay, if I go to task manager, right? So if you see, this is a Google Chrome. How much CPU it is running?
20%.
So recorder, it is taking 50% CPU, right? Memory. So like this, I want to see the top 5 whichever consuming CPUs in real time, that too in Linux operating system. How to find that? Here in
DF,
Windows you have a
mm,
GUI, but in Linux you don't have a GUI. So at the time you need to use a command line. So how
yeah,
you will
DF,
find out?
DF command we can use df-h, we can able to view. In T, we can able to df-ht, we can able to find the top 5 consuming process. Not top 5, it will display all the processes with the real-time human readable language.
What
df
is the full form of DF?
disk functionality.
So
File system, DF
yeah,
file system.
but we are discussing about file system here. We are discussing about CPU consuming processes, right? But you are telling DF, that is a disk free. We are not talking about disk. I am asking you to find out a applications which are consuming CPUs or RAM. That to a top 5, right? Here, can you do you seeing any disk? But I have
No.
asked you CPU, not about disk. For disk, there is a separate command. I am asking you the CPU. So Raghava or Rahiman, you Google it at least in the backend if you are not telling right. At least you can Google it, right?
Once. Hello. I think we can use head command.
Which command?
Head.
Come again.
Ed,
Ed.
Ed command. Yeah.
Rahiman, how to find top 5 CPU consuming process? Do you know?
H-top.
No. H-top will show you the overall. Okay. But I want to, it will show all. Okay. But I want only top 5, which are consuming. Okay. H-top will show everything. CPU, memory, time. Okay. But I want to see the process. Do you know process at least command?
Yeah, process we can able to PS.
Yeah, that's what I asked you, right?
Yeah.
Using PS command you can able to see the process. Yes or no?
Yes.
But why you are getting confused? So how to check disk usage of a specific directory?
DF-U.
DU.
Yes, you
DU
are
command.
right. DU. How to find and delete files larger than 1 GB? These are all questions whichever I've written and collected, right? These all questions was asked me in the interviews. Not only me, for my colleagues also they asked these questions. So don't think that these questions are not important. These are the most widely repeated questions. Even if you attend interview right away, in these questions you will get definitely. Okay, you can treat this mocks as a dump to crack a job. If you ask me, cracking a job will be easy because I know what questions they will ask and I'm directly providing the questions and answers as well. So you can easily crack it if you give your dedication and you need to take your time and attend multiple mocks because my students are already cracking. If you see the right starting mock interviews, right, whoever joined in the starting mocks now they are not there because they already get a job, they have already cracked a job. So I am expecting, so Mahesh and Raghava, you should not attend this mock in next month. So by then you need to crack a job so that new people will going to attend the mocks. So you need to focus and you need to crack a job.
Okay, sure, definitely.
Okay. Do you know how to find and delete a file larger than 1 GB? This is the real-time question. In your company also, you might have a task to delete a file.
Yeah, in this question which you have asked, how to find and delete, there will be two tasks will be included. How to find in the sense we have a find command to find that particular file that
Super.
we use find and hyphen size we can able to mention. Then we can able to get the file info. Then we can use rm hyphen rf for forced deletion. We can able to use f in case r is for recursive, we can able to delete from the RMF and RF with that file name.
Super.
Can we do this way? Like, we do like a find and a size and a pipe, and then we can do the RM?
Yes,
We
definitely.
can able to do, yes, we can able to divide with the pipe, grep, all those commands we can able to
But
include. Also,
first you need to find, then after you need to delete. So at a time you cannot, you should not perform RM.
for
Oh, at a
advanced, we
time.
can able to use awk command also, right? AWK. So,
Yeah, that is different.
okay.
So how do you monitor real-time log of a service? So you want
Real
to
time
check
log
the
tile
logs.
tile 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 command tile hyphen f with that particular log path. If our application is hosted on particular uh, directory like var log means tile hyphen f var log messages. If you give this one, then we can able to monitor the real time log.
Super. For a service,
For a service, what the service, if it is running nginx, you can go with the tile hyphen f slash user log
yes. Okay,
nginx
first you need to
using
check the status of the
yes,
service,
PS
first you
hyphen
check
whether
F.
it
the
is
status
running.
Python.
where the nginx is present, following that tile hyphen f given the path directory, then you can able to get the logs from
We can do PS hyphen EF, right?
that is to
PS will
the
be see
processes.
the process. Okay, here we are discussing about monitoring the logs. Process is totally different. Okay, how to schedule a cron job to run a script daily at midnight?
Yeah, we to schedule a cron jobs, we can able to for best practices we can able to develop the shell scripts. Okay, shell script is nothing but you can just command write one shell script with the same Linux commands you can include for you can for the requirement basis you can create conditions and loops. With that, if you want to run the particular script with the given time interval, you can be able to schedule a cron jobs where you can able to download the cron first to your server. First you download the cron, and then after that you can go to the cron hyphen t will be available. In that file, you can go and schedule the cron tab. There will be 5 stars available. With that, first star denotes with minutes, hours, seconds, like that. Just give the star notification, and after that, where the file you have kept, just give the following path. Once you save this one, with that, whatever the time you have given with the star notification, the job is going to be run on the particular interval. This is how we're going to schedule a
Yes,
cron.
yes, you are right. So how to troubleshoot a service that is not starting?
We can able to find like a ps hyphen ef. We can able to find the process uh, ps hyphen ef ps hyphen ef with the service name. If it is example for nginx, ps hyphen ef nginx. Also we can able to use pipe symbol with grep nginx. We can able to find that nginx wherever the nginx is running. We can able to display the nginx. With that, we can able to see if the process is running or not. If not, we can able to use the kill command to kill that kill hyphen 9 the process name to kill that process. Once we kill, then automatically it's going to be restart. We can able to do troubleshoot like that.
Okay. So how to set up a passwordless SSH login from one server to another server?
Password.
Passwordless login. You should not ask me a password whenever I log in.
Mm, you should need to add that user as sudo.
Yeah, how to set up a passwordless login?
Public key authentication. Can we use public key authentication for passwordless authentication to log into the
Okay,
server?
how you will create a public key?
SSH hyphen keygen. We can able to use SSH hyphen keygen. You just press enter. You just get a one PEM key and one public key. That copy the public key and put it in your server.
Yes, you are right.
Logging into the particular server with that PEM file. Wherever the PEM file is located, go to the PEM file and whatever the tools you available, the git
So
bash.
we need to create our own keys, public and
Yes,
private key, using
yeah.
SSH keygen. Then what we need to do? We need to copy the public
Public
key to the server where
server.
we need to log in. So we will be having private key and they will be having the public key.
Public.
So using that, we can able to enable the passwordless SSH login. How to find which process is using specific port. Until now, you
Mm,
know how to check
Next
the
step. Yeah.
services, but
Mm,
I want to know the port on which port that process is running.
Yeah, the simple command it is netstat-lntp. You can just use this one. You can able to find the port information on which service running on which port it is open. All those things.
Okay. So how to compress and archive a directory?
By using by using tar command.
Yes. So how to view network statistics and an active connections?
Network status. Next statistic in the sense it will be mostly involved while checking the network connectivity between the source to destination servers, all those things. In this case, we can use the ping command and a telnet command. Ping to that particular when you if you are in a source server, you need to be check the connectivity. Just ping to that server, check the packet losses and the connection, and also you have another option for the telnet also. Just use the telnet with the from source to destination IP, you will get the information related to that.
Okay, shall we check the answers?
I think netstat command we can use, right? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, using netstat, what you will do?
To get the networks connectivities and ports,
But I'm asking
which
you the
port is.
statistics and active connections. I'm not asking about the ports.
Okay.
So understand the question, then you can easily answer. So whatever you said, it's correct, but it's not related to this question. It is related to previous question, which we have discussed long back. Okay, so how to find the top 5 CPU consuming processes in real time? That is a question, and the command will be ps minus eo pid ppid cmd percentage mem percentage cpu sort cpu head minus n6. If I use head minus n6, it will give the top 6. The ps nothing but full form, the process status command is used to view information about active processes. The options used here help us sort and display processes based on CPU consumption. Minus E display all processes. PS minus E meaning, hey Linux, please display all process. O, okay, and the O means what you want to display. So PID, PPID, CMD, percentage M, percentage CPU specifies the column to display. Okay, first it will display the process ID. Okay, then after it will display the parent process ID. Okay, it will display the command on which command this process was started. Okay, memory usage by the process. What is the memory usage? So what is the CPU usage? And I've given sort minus CPU meaning sorts the output by CPU usage in descending order. So most CPU consuming process at the top. So whichever the process using high CPU, it will display first, remaining at the bottom. That's the meaning of sort minus CPU. Head minus n6 limits the output to a top 5 process including the header. So why it's useful? Monitoring performance helps identify which processes are consuming the most CPU resources, useful for troubleshooting performance bottlenecks. So system administrator, regular monitoring of CPU usage ensures that no process is overloading the system and affecting its performance. So this is the example output. So whenever you execute this command, you will get an output like this. Okay. In this example, the top 5 processes are listed along with their CPU and memory usage. I told you, right? First you will get a process ID, then after parent process ID, what is the command to run that process? Okay, what is the memory usage and what is the CPU usage? If you see, Python 3 is taking huge CPU. So Python 3 process is using the most CPU, 30.5%, followed by the node, 20%. So you might use this command to quickly identify resource hogging process during periods of high server load or in response to a system performance issues. If a single process is consuming too much CPU, you then decide to optimize kill or limit its resource usage. Getting? Sometimes there might be a situation where that process might take hell lot of huge server. So at a time you need to kill that process or whatever it may be. You need to first you need to identify the right. What is the problem? Why this server getting high usage? First to find out what you will do, you will use a process command. Once you find it out, you will just if you want to kill, you can kill that process.
Kill -9, right?
Yes, you
For
are right.
killing,
Yes. So I will show you practically as well. Now just a moment. Okay. So what is the full form of PS? Process status.
Process status.
Minus E, give all processes. O, give the PID,
PJ.
parent process ID. Okay. Percentage M, percentage like that. You can give. Okay. I will just simply copy that. Okay. In the interview, if they ask, can you able to write it right? Not expecting all these things. At least using PS command, right? You can able to write at least PS EOF or like that. Yes. If you see, there is a Python 3. How much CPU it is using? Right, 25% of CPU. Yes or no? Then after HTTP. What is this HTTP?
Process.
Service. HTTP
Service.
comes under
Service.
Nginx or Apache, whatever it may be. Okay, it is taking 2.9% of CPU. So now you get it right in real time. If you want to check which service is using which much of percentage CPU in real time, you can able to troubleshoot, right? Okay. Shall we move to next question? At least respond, then I will get it. Next question: how to check disk usage of a specific directory? So is it interesting or is it boring?
Oh, it's interesting one, not
Okay,
boring.
but yeah, please, if you participate, right, then only I too will get an interest. If you sit idle, right, I will not getting. So du nothing but disk usage command provides the size of a directory and its contents. The options used here are -s summarize the total, right? What is the -s? Summarize the total disk usage of the directory and does not list the sizes of individual file or subdirectories. -h provided human readable output displaying the size in KB, MB, and GB, etc. So it will just show you the total size of that particular directory. It will not display individual file size. That's the meaning of -s. Okay, getting? So why
Okay.
it's useful? Disk space management helps track the amount of space being consumed by specific directory, especially useful for identifying large directories or files that may be consuming excessive disk space. So useful for periodic checks to prevent storage from filling up, which could affect system performance or cause outage. So before moving or backing up a directory, knowing its size ensures proper planning and execution. As I told you, right, I'm working in big MNC. I got a ticket where they get a alarm of disk usage 90%. Okay, I just checked the using this du minus sh, I given the path, okay, and it has taken here. If you see du minus sh var slash log, it is showing the output as 1.5 GB. So there is another directory path which is consuming nearly 70 GB. Simply I've deleted that backup file. Actually that is a backup file which they have used long back. Okay, it was created on 2023. Now 2025. Obviously, and in 2023 I have created. Now 2025 they might add some more applications. Yes or no? At that time there
Yes.
is no applications. They will not get alarm because there is a huge space available. So day by day people will going to work on it and they will add some files and all. So due to that they get an alarm. I have simply deleted that. That's it. The problem was resolved. Okay, now I'm waiting for the confirmation to close the ticket. I still need to get a confirmation. Once they give me the confirmation, I can close the ticket. So whatever I'm taking out this totally, which I've worked already, and I'm collecting from my colleagues as well. So everything is important. If you don't focus, it is very difficult. In the interview or in right what you have done in day-to-day activities, you can at least explain this, right? If you utilize this, you can note it down, make it real time on your own. Tell them, yeah, I have this, I have done this. You need to create. Okay, imagine you are a director. You need to prepare a script. Okay, you need to deliver to producer. Here, company is a producer. Then only he will invest on you, right? On your picture. If they like
Yes.
your
Yes.
direction, presentation skill, right? Then only right producer will be impressed. Okay, if I invest on this script, definitely I will get a huge success and I will get a huge returns. If the movie doesn't work well, who will invest? No one will invest. Here, you are the director, right? Company is a producer. Why they will invest on you? You need to prove yourself. Okay, suppose you are running a server with limited disk space and you want to determine the space usage of log files stored in var/log using the command du-sh. Var/log gives you a quick overview of total space used by logs, helping you decide whether to archive or delete old log files to free up space. So shall we check? Du
Yes.
minus sh. Sorry. So sometimes if you don't use this terminal, it will
It will
get
mess up.
stuck. It's okay. Use git bash here. I will log into my server again. It's okay, right? I'm directly showing you practical as well. No one will show du minus sh. What is the form of sh? H is a human readable format. S is it will only display the size of particular directory, not it will display not individual file. Var/log. So permission denied, of course, because var/log will be under the control of root user, right? Shall I use sudo? Yes. So var/log it is using 17 MB. Okay. If you have more application, if you have more logs, definitely this size will increase or not.
Yes.
So depending upon that, you can check every like right now we are given var/log. Okay. Depending upon the requirement, you can choose and you can choose that particular path and you can delete it if it is not necessary. Okay. How to find and delete files larger than 1 GB. So explanation. So this is the command find path type file size. Okay, and execute rm minus I. If you do that, it will directly remove it, delete it. Okay.
Oh,
So find command allows you to search for file based on various criteria. Here we use it to find file larger than 1 GB and delete them. So path, the directory where you want to search for large files, you can use. Type restricts the search of regular files, not directories. Size, find files larger than 1 GB, and plus sign means greater than, and 1 GB represents 1 gigabyte. Exe execute, exe is nothing but execute, rm minus I. So for each file found, the rm command is executed to delete the file. Minus I option prompts for confirmation before deleting, providing a safeguard to avoid accidental deletion. Okay, it will ask for confirmation to delete. Okay, that is the meaning of minus I. So why it's
Input.
useful? Disk space management helps in clearing up large unnecessary files that may be consuming valuable disk space. So useful when you need to remove old outdated files or large temporary files. So can be included in maintenance scripts for automatic cleanup of files exceeding a size or threshold. So this command will search for a file larger than 1 GB in the home user's downloads directory and ask for confirmation before deleting each file. Okay. So you might use this command when cleaning up an old server or file system that has accumulated large files over time. Example, backups, log files, or temporary data. For instance, if the var log directory contains log files that have grown too large, this command helps you to find and remove them. So try run without deletion. Find path type minus f size. So this lists all files larger than 1 GB without deleting them. So force deletion without confirmation. Okay. Minus exec
Oh,
rm. You need to give that. It will forcefully delete that. This will delete the file without asking for confirmation. So use this with caution. So if I told you that you should not directly delete it. You just need to execute find command. Okay, shall we check that?
okay.
Copy, shift insert. Sorry. Find var slash log. I will use sudo. Okay. Sudo find var slash log. So what I need to find? My file, right?
File hyphen size equal to 1 GB. Hyphen size.
Minus size plus 1 GB, right? Am I right? Let me check. Not here in the Visual Studio Code. I already updated in the GitHub as well, okay? You can check if you have an access. Minus F size. No need to give B, okay? Sudo find. Okay, minus type,
Type
right?
here.
S-
Type here.
It's okay. We will do mistakes.
After
Okay, type F nothing but file. So var slash log is in 17 MB. Is it greater than 1 GB? No, right? So that's the reason we didn't get
that's why
anything.
it is not getting
So in the place of GB, I will use MB. Okay. Yes, greater than 1 MB. Do we getting the file?
yes.
So if you want to delete it, what you can do? You can directly execute this without confirmation. It will delete it. Okay. I don't want to delete it. Okay. Getting how to
Yes.
find
Yes.
and how to delete it greater than size depending upon the size. So how to monitor real-time logs of a service. So is it okay, right? The session is getting long. It's okay. Shall we continue?
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I can directly show you and complete, but I want to show you the practical as well so that it will helpful for you. So how to monitor real-time logs of a service? Okay, next will be too much interesting. Okay, sudo journalctl minus u service name minus f. So journalctl command used to query and view logs from the system and the journal. The options used here are minus u service name specifies the service whose logs you want to monitor. Replace service name with the name of the service. Minus f follows the logs in real time, displaying new log entries as they are written. Similar to tail minus f. Whatever you said, you are right. So similar to tail minus f, if you use the service name minus f, it will give the real life logs. So why it's useful? This command allows you to actively monitor the logs of a service, which is crucial for debugging, troubleshooting, and observing the behavior of the service. So you can quickly spot errors or warnings that occurs during runtime. So example, when a web server like Nginx fail or to start and encounter an issue. So essential for keeping an eye on critical services, especially during system maintenance or troubleshooting. So shall we check sudo journalctl minus u nginx minus f. This will continuously display new logs generated by Nginx service as they appear in the system's journal. So whenever you execute like this, you will get some logs. By seeing this, you can able to find the error, right? Here if you see, it is showing failed no such file or directory while connecting to upstream. So by seeing this, at least you will get some hint, right? Why it was happening. So in this example, you can see that Nginx is attempting to connect a PHP FEM socket but encountered an error due to a socket file missing. So you can see Nginx is attempting to connect. If you are not talking, mute yourself, getting background noise. To a so if you see PHP FPM right dot sock, whenever it is connecting to that, it is encountered an error due to socket file missing. So if you are troubleshooting a web server like Nginx that isn't serving page correctly, monitoring the logs in real time helps you identify configuration issues, missing files, or errors generated by services like or databases. This can lead you to resolution of a problem. Sorry, faster resolution of a problem. So sudo journalctl minus u service name minus f. So it will display the logs. Or if you want to display logs at a specific time, definitely you can use minus minus since the time. Okay, shall we check sudo journalctl minus u nginx sudo journalctl minus u nginx minus f, right, enter. So getting starting a high performance web server and reverse proxy server, started a high performance web server and reverse proxy server. That's it. It is telling that Nginx server is already started. So and that's the so I will just copy the public IP address of this server. Okay, Nginx is running. Slash demo. I know it is a error. If something enters right, definitely it will show us. Okay. So everything was perfect. That's the reason our Nginx is running. So if you are not talking, you can mute yourself, getting a background noise. So if you don't listen to my words, right, you will get a background noise while you're watching this video. While you watch the recording, it will create disturbance not to you, for the audience as well. If you want to talk, then only unmute and talk. If you don't want to talk, please mute yourself because the session is recording, right? So we are not discussing very important concepts. So don't. So you have understood using this journal CTL, you can able to check the right real-time logs. Getting? So if the engine is not running, what you can do, you can able to use journal CTL, right? Service name minus F by seeing that logs can you able to identify the issues or not. At least you can find the issue. That is the important. Why that problem is happening. If you can able to find out, second part will be troubleshooting. Yes or no? If you don't know how to find that error, how you will troubleshoot. So how to schedule a cron job to run a script daily at midnight. Okay, cron tab minus E. Okay, if you enter cron tab minus E, it will open a tab. So cron tab command is used to edit the cron jobs for a current user. The minus E option opens the user's cron tab file for editing. To schedule a script to run daily at midnight, you need to add a new cron job with the following syntax. Okay, 00 star 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 and the script path. The first 0 refers to minute of hour. Second 0 refers to 0th hour, which is midnight, nothing but 12 a.m. So minutes, hours, the star in the day of the month and day of the week fields means. So first will be minute, okay. Second will be day, okay. So first 0 will be minute of the hour. For every 1 hour it is, okay. Second will be first minutes, then after hours. How many hours will be there? 12 hours, right? How many minutes will be there? 60 minutes, right? First will be minutes, second will be hours, 0 to 60, 0 to 12, okay. Third will be day of the month, okay. On which day you want to schedule the script. Getting my point? 0 nothing but
Yes.
every minute, 0 nothing but every day. Sorry, 0 nothing but 12 midnight, which is midnight. Start in the day of the month, nothing but every month, okay. Then after, sorry, every day, and then after a month, I will just Google it, you will then only will understand. Cron tab, cron. Okay, I will open this image. Right, first star will be minute 0 to 59, second will be hour 0 to 23, day 1 to 31, month 1 to 12 months, weeks, okay. So like for suppose I want to schedule on the midnight. Midnight is nothing but 12 a.m., right? That's the reason I given 0. So 0 0 star star star. Then after you need to give the path. So cron jobs are ideal for automating regular tasks such as backups, log rotations, database maintenance, etc. So scheduling the script to run at midnight ensures that it runs at same time every day without requiring manual intervention. Okay, manually running the script is easy, or scheduling it, then automatically it will run at a particular time. Okay, manually waking up is easy, or keeping an alarm to wake up at particular time. Yes, tomorrow if you want to go out, you have some personal work, or right, you need to go to out of station, right, and there's a train at 4 a.m. So what you will do, you will keep an alarm or not at 3 a.m. to wake up. So in the same way, if you want to run the task, you can do it manually. But if you kept an alarm, you need to have that fear, right? I will get an alarm definitely at the time, then I will wake up easily. Here also, if you schedule it automatically at that particular time, that particular script or command will be executed. That's the use of cron tab. So in that you will just define the at which time you want to run this, and you will give the path. Automatically at that particular time it will execute it. Right? Beautiful, right? So imagine you need to perform a backup of your website every night at midnight. Instead of manually initiating the backup, you can automate it by adding the cron job. So the script will automatically run at midnight every day to backup your website data. Okay, cron tab minus L, it will list the it is an issue with this AWS server, okay, not with our system. Or it might be issue with the git bash as well. Cron tab minus L. Okay, no cron tab for Ubuntu because there is no cron jobs are running. So cron tab minus C, right? Okay, it will enter. Here you can define your cron. Okay, like this. So at 5 a.m. every week you want to run, right? First will be what minutes, right? Second will be hours, right? Third will be month, right? Fourth will be sorry, day, right? Third will be day. Fourth will be month. Am I right?
Day.
Third will be day. Fourth will be month. So minute, hour, day, month, and week. So here he has given one. So meaning, sorry. So one nothing but Monday. Getting 0 is Sunday. One nothing but Monday. So every week on Monday, it will execute this backup. Getting my point? Like that. So you can schedule everything, anything. Okay, I will just use Control X. Understood. Now if your manager come and told you, hey, there is a script, can you able to schedule it every Monday? You should take a backup at every Monday at this time. It should take this backup. The script is available in this path. Take that and schedule a cron job. So will you ask your manager, hey, please tell me how to do it? I don't know. Or you got it right.
Yes, yes.
So you can, if your cron job service is not working, you can grep your cron as well. Sorry. Okay, grep cron var log syslog. Then it will show you grep cron var log syslog. Okay, this will just give you the logs related to your cron tab. So deleted output to log file if you want to output the script to be logged to later review. So if you have scheduled your cron job, whether it is running or not, whether it, right, if you want to test, you can redirect the output, right, to a file. Then after sometimes you can able to check whether it is executed or not. Like that, some people will redirect, right, to some file as a log file. So to trigger whether the script is executed or not. So how to troubleshoot a service that is not starting? So check, you need to first check the status, right? Sudo systemctl status nginx. Yes, running or not. Process ID. So if you see, this is the using generalctl we got this, right, logs. So status display the current status of the service. The output typically includes the last few log entries, right, related to the service. Last two logs. So sudo generalctl minus u service name, it will give the detailed logs. Sudo generalctl minus u nginx. Okay, detailed logs. Now we didn't get anything, but in real time, if it is running from long, right, it will display the logs. So check the configuration errors. Sometimes the service fails to start because of incorrect configuration. Review the service configuration files for errors. Sudo nginx -t. So nginx configuration file is okay. Test is successful. Okay, this is a configuration file at say nginx nginx.conf. If you've done some mistakes, right, definitely you can check that what are the files you have written, it is correct or not using this command. So it is successful, nothing but you didn't done any mistake. So everything is perfect. Okay, syntax is okay, test is successful. So check the port conflicts. A service may fail to start if the port is trying to bind it and it is already in use. To check the port, sudo lsof -i colon 80. Sudo lsof -i colon 80. Yes, Nginx are running on port 80, right? So to see the memory, you will use free -h. To see the disk usage, df -h. Okay, if you want to restart the service, sudo systemctl restart service name. So restart the service after making configuration changes or fixing errors. Right, nginx.conf, where it is available, right, at c nginx.conf. If you've done some configuration changes, right, you need to restart your service. Then only that changes will be applied. If you get an error, if the server is not running, right, then what you will do, you will need to check the configuration file, sudo nginx -t, then it will display the issues. So run sudo system status to check if it is failed due to misconfiguration. Sudo generalctl -nginx to check the detailed error logs. If the logs indicate a configuration error, run sudo nginx -t to validate the configuration files. If the port conflict is mentioned, check if the port 80 is already in use. Okay. After resolving issues, restart the service. Getting like this, you need to troubleshoot if the web server is failing. So ensure the service has the necessary permissions to access files on network ports. Okay, if you don't have port access, definitely it will fail. So everything step by step I've given. So how to set up a passwordless SSH login? Generate SSH key pair. So first generate a SSH key pair on the local machine. If you already have an SSH key pair, you can skip this step. Okay, SSH -keygen -type is RSA. Okay, minus B 2048. So minus T RS in other words specifies the type of a key. Create minus B 2048 specifies the bit size of the key. Is secure and for most usage. So the command will prompt you for the location to save the key. By default, it will store in .sh /id underscore RSA. Okay, if you want to change the path, definitely you can change. So use the copy the public ID, sh copy ID, username at the remote server. Okay, a simple command that copies your public key to your remote server. User at the remote server replace with the username and the IP address or host name of the remote server. It will prompt you to the password of the remote user and authenticate the initial connection. So using sh command, you can able to log in and you can test. Okay. So if you are writing a script that needs to access the remote server for backups, passwordless ensures the script that can run without manual intervention. Okay. There are some files are available in other server. So every time you need to log in into that server and you need to execute some script. So if you do it manually, what it will do? It will ask for a password. Yes or no? If you set up passwordless authentication, you can able to automate. So when managing several servers, passwordless SSH login enables easy access to each server, eliminates the need of input passwords each time. In continuous integration, setting up passwordless SSH is critical for deploying the code for unautomated servers in remote missions. Right? If you want to automate itself, you need to have a passwordless login. So you can change the permissions. Okay, you need to enable the passwordless authentication. You go to SSH config. These are all things we have already discussed. So how to find which process is using a specific port? You know that just now we have checked it, right? Sudo lsof -i, sudo lsof -i. lsof list open files including network connection. -i specifies the port number to search for. Replace port number with the actual port number you are interested in. You may need superpower. Okay, that's the reason we have used sudo. Okay, this is the output. So command, the name of the command, PID, the process ID of the command, user, the user running the process, example root, right? Root user is running, name, the name of the port and protocol. So the output indicates Nginx is listening on port 80. So this command is helpful when trying to identify which process is occupying a particular port, especially when a new service or application fails to start due to port conflict. So allows you to keep track of network services and application listening on specific ports. So helps you to check if another services are running on restricted ports. So imagine you are trying to start a web server on port 80, but it fails. You run the command sudo lsof -i80 and discover that Nginx is already using the port. In this case, you can stop Nginx or reconfigure your web server to use a different port. So alternative command using netstat. If lsof is not available, you can use netstat to get similar information. Okay. Sudo netstat -2 tunl grep port number shows TCP, UDP, listening, connection. So how to compress and archive a directory using tar, right? Using tar file, you can compress the directory. So what it will do is -c create a new archive, z compress the archive using gzip, v verbose mode which displays the file being archived, nothing but it will display the logs, -v, f specify the name of the archive file. Okay, Like that you can able to use tar -c. Okay, it will create the new archive, so it will convert that folder into a zip file. How you are having a compressed file, right, extract. Okay, or if you want to create this folder, right, what you can do, add to archive. Yes, it will create the resume review dot something rar. Here also there is a tar file. Here we will be using when rar files. There you there use tar files. So what is the real life use cases? You might want to compress and archive a directory for backup purposes. For example, archiving a project directory before migrating it to another server. Okay, it will zip the file and the directly that zip file will be copied rather than copying 100 files at a time, right? If you zip it, directly zip file can be copied or not. So compressing and archiving a directory makes it easy to transfer large directories over a network. Yes or no? System administrator often creates compressed archives of system configuration logs or other directories for storage transfer and backup. So extracting the archive. So tar, right? You have see compressed, but you need to extract -x. So for that, I will show one example. I just extract the Prometheus. Okay, I want to install Prometheus. To install Prometheus, first you need to download the tar file. So installation. Okay, download section. Yes, there is a tar file or not. So for Linux, I will copy this copy link address. Again, problem with my server. Git bash here. Shift insert. Sorry, first I need to log in, right? So now you are getting from internet. If you want to download the thing, for how you will do it, wget, right?
Yes,
Yes.
wget for web-based content, wget for internal
Less.
content, parallel.
There is a tar file, nothing but a zip file. If you want to unzip this file, tar x nothing but extract, c nothing but compress. What you will do if you want to convert that folder into a tar file, you will use c x. Okay, if you want to see the logs in log output, you can use v. Okay, zdf, right? Let me check.
Hyphen X.
Okay, what is the meaning of everything? Let's check. Z compress using ggzip. Okay, tar.gz. Okay, ggzip file. If you want to come right, you will use -z. Okay, verbose mode display the file with being archived. Okay, so xv zf tar file name. Yes, so we will be just to show you the output while it is right extracting. Z will be the type, gz file type. Okay, file f nothing but file name, ls. Yes, it has created or not. Normal zip file, it is converted into a no, folder or not. In real time also, if you are using Windows, what you will do, if there is a zip file, extract to macan, it will extract it or not, folder. Getting
Yeah.
like this, you will be having folder will be extracted. Same way in Linux, they will use tar files. Understood? No confusion, right? So how to view network statistics and active connections. Last, by this we will complete. It's okay, right? Shall we continue or
So
shall we stop?
we can continue.
Okay. So how to view network statistics and active connections. There are several tools available in Linux to view network statistics and active connections. Below are some commonly used commands. Using netstat to view network statistics and active connection. Netstat network statistics tool that display various network related information including active connections, listening ports and more. -T shows TCP connections, -U shows UDP connections, -L shows only listening sockets, active ports, and shows numeric address instead of resolving host names. This command will display active TCP and UDP connections and their status. Okay. Here local address, the IP address of the port and the server is listening on. Okay. Foreign address, the IP address and the port of the remote connection for established connection. State, the state of the connection, example listen established. So shall we check the command netstat minus T nothing but TCP, U nothing but UDP, L nothing but listening port, minus TUL, I forget,
TP.
minus TULN. Yes. So TCP. So Nginx runs on 80 port, right? SH runs on 22 port, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So UDP. So like this you can able to show TCP connection, UDP connection, listening sockets. So use SH to view network statistics. SS socket stack is a tool that provides more detailed information about network sockets and considered faster and more efficient than netstat. Okay, compared to netstat, he is telling socket stack is faster. Understood? And have some same meaning with netstat. Okay, shall we check? In the place of netstat, SS minus n
EUL.
minus TULN. Okay, same thing but with advanced. Getting it is showing the process. Local address, peer address, send request, received request, state, network ID. So you can treat this as a advanced compared to netstat. Okay. Netstat full form. What is the netstat? Statistics, right? Network statistics. SS full form socket stat. So using ifstat to view network interface statistics. So ifstat display network interface statistics showing the amount of data transferred over network interfaces. If stat. So this is the incoming traffic and outgoing traffic, okay, into the EC2 instance. So then now I have logged into my server because of the network connection, yes or no? If there is no incoming and outgoing available, I cannot able to log into that server. So if stat will just display it will just check, okay, incoming and outgoing. Okay, using H0 only this will be possible. This one H0 will be already discussed in Docker classes. What is H0 and all. If you already enrolled for Devops, right, you will get it. What is this H0? What is the use of this H0? If anyone watching this on YouTube, please like this video. And the next 2 weeks we'll starting a new batch in DevOps. If you want to join, you will having a next level right? In YouTube, you are just seeing this demo. In real classes, you will get more than this. Okay, just ping me on WhatsApp, enroll for the live classes so that you will get all real time. Okay, from December 2nd, we are starting. And coming to tools, right? These are the tools we will cover. We will start from Git. Once Git is completed, we will be having a mock on Git. Okay, I will show you the branching strategy on Git. Then after Jenkins, right? How to build the project, everything we will show in the Jenkins. Then after Terraform, okay, using Terraform, how to create a testing environment, I will show. Ansible, how using Ansible, how to deploy a web server, I will show. So, using Docker, how to convert the right developers code into a image, I will show. And using that image, how to deploy a application in the Kubernetes cluster, I will show. So by combining all this, we will run a 10 projects. What that is totally real time. Okay. Now let's come back to our class. So if top real-time network bandwidth, we have seen if stat and if top. Okay, I think it will not work. Sudo if top. Okay, right. So what is this?
Con-
What is this?
Connection, internet
So my
connection.
internet connection. So I'm using ACT. Yes or no? So first the internet was connected to ACT. Yes or no? From there I requested to an EC2 instance. Yes or no? This is the IP address or not? Check. Yes.
Yes, correct.
172.31. So 169.254. Something it's so like this. In the back end, it will have multiple things. Okay. You need to be a network administrator, then you will understood. But as a DevOps engineer, you need to know all these things. Okay. So if you are a network administrator, then you need to know the network, how network traffic will flow from this IP to this IP, all these things. Okay, there will be a separate team. You don't need to worry. As a DevOps engineer, we never touch this. This is a totally other topic.
Yes, the traffic will be going to route to router. These
Yes,
LAN connections. These all included.
yeah. There will be some CCNA activation and all. So it is totally networking part. That path will be totally different, and it is too much hectic as well. There is already the team is there. Whenever I get an issues, right? They use it to connect and they use it to check the traffic flow and all. Oh, it is too much complicated. You need to be an next level expert. Okay, now come back. So using Nmap to scan open ports and active connection. Nmap and ST FNO localhost. It will show this scan report port. Okay, 2280 port. Okay, what is the open ports? -U. It will show. Using IP-S link, view network interface statistics. Okay, so the real life use case. Monitoring with netstat or SS. Both commands are useful for identifying the issue like service failure due to port conflicts, unauthorized connection, right? Even security issues. So for real-time bandwidth and traffic monitoring, use iftop or nload. So firewall using FW or IP table. IP minus S link. IP minus S minus link. Okay, it is showing H0 and LO, loop back and H0. This one we have discussed in Docker networking concept. Yes. So until now, if you are watching this video, then I think you have too much of dedication, and definitely will crack a job if you have this much of dedication. So no one will watch this video until now, and you are even, I think someone, okay, you are still in the call. So I right, Raghava has left it. Okay, you need to have dedication. So I hope Mahesh and Rahiman, definitely you will crack a job because you have too much of dedication. You are still in the call. Keep this dedication so that you will easily crack. I no need to take this much of time, right, for you, but still I'm taking my time. So you need to utilize this, and I will update this recording. Okay, by evening it will be updated in our YouTube channel. Once check and rewatch it. Okay, already it is
Okay.
updated. Devops Smoke day 67. Everything I have updated. You just go and check. Okay, I hope you are given. I have given you right access to this repository or not.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, just go and check Devops Smoke 67, and I have updated Linux separately. Okay, Linux Smoke day 1. From today onwards, we are discussing only Linux, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
for Linux, I was updating separately. So you can check in that repository in this also. If you want only Linux, come to this.
Okay.
Okay. You may I have your GitHub username. I don't know, but just text me out. I will give you the Linux access as well.
Okay.
Okay. Once you practice what you need to do, you need to terminate your server. So okay, from 2 hours, this server is running. It's okay. So this until now, what are the Linux we are using? It is on the AWS cloud itself. If you don't know AWS, don't worry, we will discuss. Okay, it is shutting down, terminating. So yeah, that's it for today. I will stop the recording.